Hello everyone. Today I'm going to speak about a unique variety which should be famous enough, but I don't know why it is not got the limelight. In recent years, people gradually getting curious about this variety. No doubt it's an excellent quality mango. Even I am feeling good to hold this variety, and I am fortunate to tell you about this SONPARI variety. This variety was released in the year of 2000 from the University of Agriculture, Bhansari Agricultural University, Paria, Gujarat. They do have a core area of research related to agriculture, which is Agriculture Experimental Station of Bhansari Agricultural University. Few more varieties were released in between 1980 to 2000, like Alphonso, Nilesar from the same area. Today in this video you can see exclusively SONPARI variety. This variety was created by crossing between the famous mango Alphonso from Maharashtra and Benishan from Andhra Pradesh. You can imagine the quality of a variety whose father is Benishan or Benganapalli and mother is Alphonso, and moreover our scientists have chosen it. Thousands of pollinations are required to get a premium quality mango. We know in case of Sindhu, scientists have done more than 4,000 pollinations. And nowadays, some nurserymen are collecting some foreign varieties and saying it can replace indigenous varieties or hybrids. Same on them. A scientist sacrifices his whole career to produce or create a good variety and checking either it is compatible or suitable in our weather condition or not. But some people just collecting the plants from foreign countries and selling it in a high price and saying that these foreign varieties are best. After spending decades, scientists choose few varieties only, and a result we got varieties like this, and we should promote those varieties. I have seen them work. I know how much dedication they are putting. First I will talk about the plant's characteristics, and later I will discuss about the fruit characteristics. It's one of my multi-grafted SONPARI plant. Other varieties are there with SONPARI on this plant. You can see the variety SONPARI. I know some people already know about this and some don't have any idea about this variety. Let's discuss about plant characteristics. I'll discuss what I have learned from many research articles and will mention the reference too. SONPARI has a vigorous growth habit. Sidewise and upright growth are huge and has dense canopy structure. So the plantation required minimum of 10 meters by 10 meters space between them to maintain proper shape and size. I know this is discouraging, but listen, scientists done further research on it and mentioned that high density plantation is possible by giving only 5 meter by 5 meters of space between plants by regular pruning, especially if you trim the upper and side canopy once a year. We have seen pinching of new twigs promotes new branches and it gives a dense roundy shape in flower plants like chrysanthemum, marigolds, etc. In case of SONPARI also, if you do regular pinching and pruning, it will get a dwarf dense roundy shape which is suitable for high density farming. But ultra high density farming of SONPARI is still not recommended. Second point is very important for farmer, as the SONPARI is resistant to most of the insects unlike other varieties. Most importantly, we know if there are malformations in our mango plants, we have to cut the whole branch, and sometimes the incidence is so high that we have to discard the whole plant. Here is a good news for you that Sonpari is a malformation free variety as per the scientist. Third point is the incidence of other insects like leaf weevil, thrips, mealybug are very low in this variety. In fact, the incidence of Colatotricum group of fungus is very low in Sonpari variety. Especially in this monsoon season, it is very hectic to protect our plants from those insects and bugs and fungus. But good news is the incidence of those insects or bugs in Sonpari variety is very low. The incidence of fruit fly is there, but the time of ripening you can easily eliminate the fruit fly by placing pheromone traps like this only. Here I have attached the leaf image of Sonpari that you can easily identify your plant by seeing the leaf structures, but the identification is easier when a plant has more than 3 flowers. I am holding these 2 fruit which I got from a 1-year-old grafted plant. You can see the shape, size and color of Sonpari. When a farmer commercially farming any variety, he has to know the keeping quality of those varieties. He has to observe the shelf life, bacterial or fungal black spot and so on to get the proper value. In case of Sonpari, the keeping quality is excellent, I can say. On an average, it has a 10 days of shelf life, which is incredible. You can see this one which I plucked 16 days before and still it is intact. You can see another one which I plucked 7 days before, which is entirely intact. You can see the dilated lenticels over the skin. You never see black spot on Sonpari before 10 days, I say never. So definitely it is an exportable variety. In full ripening, you can see the golden yellow color on its peel. A red blast is missing in this variety as it is cross between Benishan and Alphonso. You can see the shape and color is very similar to its parent. The shoulder region is very similar to Benishan variety and the apex region is very similar to Alphonso variety. In my opinion, the shape and size is very similar to Benishan variety. Now let's cut this and explore the taste profile. I will cut this 16 days old one. 16 days means more than a half of a month in room temperature without any kind of post harvest treatment like hot water bathing, mancozeb treatment, bagging, refrigeration and so on. So I can say it has an incredible shelf life without even any kind of treatment, unlike other varieties. I will finish my description about plant by saying that if you want farming of this variety in high density, you have to cut the alternate rows after 15 years when the canopies of one plant touches others. Up to 15 years you can do high density by doing regular pruning and maintaining proper shape and size, but after 15 years you have to eliminate the alternate rows. Let's review the taste profile. I can smell the aroma before cutting also. You can see the pulp color which is yellow, a slight hint of orange is there. The aroma is a mixture of Benishan and Alphonso, I can say. In my opinion, the aroma is strongly similar like Benishan. I can say 70% is similar to Benishan variety and 30% is similar to Alphonso variety, which is incredible as we know both the varieties have excellent aroma profile. Aroma is typically like our Indian spices. I can say a typical Indian aroma is present on it. Scientists have mentioned that the sweet acid balance is calibrated incredibly in this variety. I can say the sweet acid balance is similar like Kesar, though Kesar is very sweet when overripe. According to scientists, the average Brix of this variety is up to 22 degree. Excellent, an excellent variety. Absolutely fiberless, extremely juicy. You can see the droplets of juice. There is no fiber at all present in it. Texture is very similar like Khirsapat variety, I can say the overall eating experience is very similar to Benishan or Benganapalli, but the texture is like authentic Alphonso, like creamy or buttery. The sweetness is excellent. I will get more than 20 bricks, I think. I can say it's a very sweet variety. Let's see the TSS. Oh, it's 23. I will attach the photo of TSS reading. About this variety, which is very known to me, who loves sweetness, SONPARI is an excellent choice for them. How can I describe the sweetness? It's like a very sweet grape. I know some people will say Benishan or Benganapalli is not good at all, but I will correct them. Benishan is a very good variety if you taste it tree ripened or after 2 to 3 days of picking. But unfortunately, most of the Benganapalli we consumed, which we bought from the market, are not at all matured. They picked those when they are not matured, and unless they have the unmatured seeds on it, uses chemicals like calcium carbide, like carcinogenic chemicals for ripening. Even their seeds were not formed properly when they picked, and we bought them from market and say that it's not good at all. But the reality is different. Genuinely, Benganapalli is a very good variety with a very good shelf life. Overall, the flavor is excellent, aroma is excellent, and sweetness is also incredible. The peel is thin like Alphonso. You can see the bite mark on the pulp. I can give you one example. Very few have tasted the Kohitur variety. When you put some diced Kohitur into your mouth, it will melt and feel like transforming a solid to liquid with a gentle pressure of your tongue, like a flavor bomb in your mouth. It will fill juice overall your mouth and create an immense pleasure, I can say. No need to use your teeth at all. Don't know why some excellent varieties never come to limelight, but definitely from now onwards it will gain popularity among farmers and homegrowners too. Without any hesitation, you can do farming with SONPARI. When I speak about farming, I'm 100% confirm about it. After studying and assessing the variety for a long time, I consider any variety either it is commercially sound or not. Whenever I talk about farming, remember I never suggest anyone any variety before proper knowledge. In our country, many people earn from cultivation, and cultivation is the only source of income for many. So I will never recommend any variety without proper knowledge. Today I am saying this is a very good variety for farming with lots of good aspects. Bearing is regular and huge like Arunica variety. It's a mid-season variety in India. The average fruit weight is 350 grams but goes up to 650 grams when the fruiting is less. I have attached some huge SONPARI images that you see. You can do pot culture also. Homegrowner can also plant 1 or 2 plants of this variety. I will give a rating of 8 out of 10 for its excellent characteristics. After a long, I got a variety which is very similar to Khirsapat. Love you all. Not able to give you behind from the camera, otherwise I will give you and you will know how good a variety could be. Love you all. God bless you.